Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the first video of 2019. Since we're in the second week of Feb, I should probably apologise for my laziness in getting a new video out. However, I hope today's content makes up for that, because I'm here at Mount Panorama, just outside of Bathurst, with the MX-5 Club of NSW, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the MX-5. In February 1989, Mazda unveiled the MX-5 to the world at the Chicago Auto Show. 30 years and 4 generations later, the MX-5 has cemented itself as an automotive icon, adored around the world. And to celebrate the plucky Japanese roadster, the MX-5 Club of NSW has organised a drive out to Mount Panorama, our very own automotive icon. At 6.2 kilometres long, with 23 corners and an elevation change of 174 metres from top to bottom, Mount Panorama is the spiritual home of Australian motorsport. What stands out the most here at Mount Panorama is the elevation change. So the gradient here is just something that you can't portray in photos or videos. To give you an example, once the drivers move away from the start-finish line, negotiate turn 1, known as Hell Corner, they go up Mountain Straight and they arrive here at turn 2, Griffin's Bend. Now behind me, the gradient actually peaks at just under 20% as they go through the cutting, and as they approach this corner, they're doing over 260 kilometres an hour, hitting the brakes and throwing it in blindly. There are elements of this track that are just so seemingly innocuous. Take this grate for example. It just looks like a storm water drain, and to be fair, it is. However, during a race, this becomes one of the most important parts of the circuit, with drivers trying to hit it with pinpoint precision to send them straight through on the best line. You'll hear it time and time again each year just how important it is to get this part of the track right. If you do, clean run through, nice and fast. If you don't, at best you're going to be slow. At worst, you're going to be in the wall. McPhillamy Park, top of the mountain. Today, it's empty. There's no one around, it's nice and quiet, except for the skeet shooting club in the background. However, on race day, this will be packed with tens of thousands of fans screaming for their favourite driver. As the phrase goes, what goes up must come down. Brock's skyline. As you can see, the wall is littered with messages from fans, and you get a great vantage point here at the bottom of the circuit to really give you an appreciation of just how high up you really are. And just down there, that's the S's and the Dipper. Nowhere is there a greater illustration of the gradient of this circuit than right here at the Dipper. As the drivers enter the left-hand corner, the road literally drops away from them and their front left wheel is left hanging in the air. They've got to be patient for it to hit the deck before they go full throttle to shoot themselves off down through this section. If they time it just right, nice and fast. If they get it wrong though, it can be disastrous. Assuming a driver has been able to tame the top of the mountain, they will now get as close to this concrete wall as they possibly dare to set themselves up for the best run down Conrod Straight. This is the fastest section of the circuit, with a V8 supercar tipping just near 300 kilometers an hour. Next stop, the chase. Another element of this circuit that just seems so innocuous is this little strip of tarmac right here. Now, not even used for normal road day driving, however, come race day, this will get hit time and time again. Keep in mind, a V8 supercar is approaching this at just under 300 kilometers an hour, and each driver wants to use every last millimetre available to them to set themselves up for the best run down the chase. So, you'll see if you get it right, a nice fast lap time. However, you get it just a little bit wrong, you're off to the beach. And here's the final corner. Drivers coming into this are going to hope they don't lock their rear wheels and they manage to make this left-hand turn. Head along the pit wall and start another lap of Mount Panorama. And that's what makes this place so special. It's the elevation changes, it's the fact that every corner has a name, it's the stories that the walls can tell, it's the fact that you've seen legends created and celebrated here. You've seen utter elation as drivers triumph, you've seen broken hearts and broken bones. So what better place to celebrate an icon than at our very own icon? Originally I intended to get some coverage of today's event, but just so many MX-5s I just couldn't keep up. Every single generation was represented, and I'm pretty sure every single variation of the MX-5 was on display at some point. So a credit to the MX-5 Club of NSW for hosting such an amazing event. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I love seeing that you're enjoying the content that I'm creating. I'm now going to go do a few more laps of the mountain before heading home. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.